Mathkamalone, which means hello, I think. Hashge check. How are you? Anyway, what's up everybody? My name is Allie, and today I think I'm going to do something a little special. So I really like Game of Thrones. I love it, one could say. I love Game of Thrones. But I'm not a mega expert like some people are. I'm more of a casual, I have a casual love for the show. But I thought it'd be really fucking funny if I got wasted and recapped what happened season by season based off of just my memory alone. I'm going to be drinking during the day, not because I'm an alcoholic, but because I don't have proper professional lighting. So in order to even make a decently lit video, it has to be during the day. So currently it's almost 2 p.m. We're gonna get sloshed on some wine. I drink and I know things, or whatever it's called, and we're just gonna see what happens. So, season 1 recap. So what happened? Sansa Stark and Joffrey Lannister, Joffrey Baratheon, are promised to be wed, so their houses can join. Ned is a friend of Robert Baratheon, so they want their houses to come together. Super cool. But Joffrey's actually a dick. Cersei and Jaime are banging secretly, and Bran Stark finds out. He climbs up the wall and sees them. So Jaime just yeets him off of the building, and Bran becomes paralyzed essentially because he fell off a cliff, or not a cliff, a castle. He got kicked out of a castle and just his whole back and spine got fucked up. His legs don't work anymore. Poor baby, poor little Bran Flake. Jon Snow. Jon Snow is the bastard of Ned Stark. Goes to the Wall to become the Night's Watch, which I guess you can't. You're a virgin your whole life if you're on the Night's Watch. And sorry. Daenerys and Viserys are the only two surviving Targaryens. It's got long, beautiful white blonde hair. I wish I had that hair color. Daenerys is promised to Khal Drogo, so her brother can become prince. But then she gets raped on her wedding night or something. Khal Drogo just puts it in her, and she's crying, and she's I don't want this. That made me super uncomfortable to watch. I'm just gonna say I was not a fan. Bran, who's paralyzed, he keeps having dreams about the three-eyed raven. So who the fuck's that? I don't remember very much. Arya, Sansa's sister, is playing pretend with a sword with her friend by the lake. And Joffrey comes down and bullies Arya's friend and cuts his face like a psychopath, and then Arya's fuck you, Joffrey, and then she sets Nymeria, her wolf, just kind of goes at him, makes her wolf run away so Nymeria doesn't get killed. But Cersei is my son was bit by a wolf, we need to have this taken care of. Nymeria is she's gone, so they just kill Lady, which is Sansa's wolf, instead. That's fucked up and not fair. Robb Stark, whom I'm in love with, and he wants to cross a lake of sorts so he can proceed with his plan of sorts. But in order to cross the lake, he has to promise Filch. His name is, I think, Greyjoy? No, that's Theon, who's also a fucking dick. Walder Frey. Walder Frey. He says, I'll marry one of your daughters if you let us cross the bridge. And Walder Frey grants the permission. So now Rob, my beloved, is promised to marry some weird girl from this family from Filch. He's just so pretty. Like his curls. I just want to like play with them and love him. Dani, she's trying to assimilate to the culture and language and heritage of the Dothraki, which is great. You know, when you go to someone's land, you should try to conform to their beliefs. You know, it's respectful, but her brother Viserys is a cuck. And she finally stands up to him and says, like, I am a Khaleesi and you are a shithead. And later on, he realizes that's the truth when Khal Drogo pulls, like, melted gold on his face and kills him. Fuck you, rest in peace, I guess. But Khal Drogo ends up dying, and Khaleesi's baby, she's pregnant, by the way. If I didn't mention that, Khaleesi gets pregnant. Her baby, like, doesn't make it. You're Aquaman now. Aquaman, rest in peace. Ned Stark gets, you know, put on trial for treason because he says Joffrey's a shithead or something like that. And Sansa, like, pleads. She's like, please don't kill my father. Like, if he admits to treason, just do something else with him. Like, don't kill him. And Joffrey's like, yeah. And he lies. And at the trial, he just decides, like, actually, let's kill him. Ned Stark gets beheaded, and it's terrible. Arya's watching in the crowd. And then her hair gets chopped off because they want her to be a boy. Thank you for watching this episode of whatever I decide to call this segment. I'm just rewatching Game of Thrones with little knowledge and then getting drunk and talking about it. And I really appreciate everyone watching. I hope you had fun. And I'll see you for season 2. You know, R.I.P. Ned Stark. You were a good man, but you were kind of dumb. Ned was dumb. He trusted too many people. I didn't even talk about Peter Baelish. I just realized, like, he's a dick. But, you know, whatever. R.I.P.